Hello guys, Kiragami here, back with another vlog, and today we are not going to think a lot about what we will be talking about, rather than we'll just let the flow take its course and let my mind say whatever it wants to say. So I have nothing planned right now. I have nothing, you know, I have I've not thought of anything. I didn't know what I'll be talking about, so I'll just be talking about it, and let's just do it. Let's just let the mind play its game. If I don't know what I'll be talking about, that's basically what I want to state. So let me talk about the entire day then, if I don't have anything to talk about. So I woke up in the morning around 6:30, absolutely tired when I woke up. I wanted to help my father with home chore, but he didn't let me do that. He was already on it. He was washing the dishes. He was making food, and I was making sure that at least I can cut the vegetables down. So I was doing that. Yeah, but in the end, I asked him not to make vegetable and chapati. Instead, make rice and dal, that is pulses. So that's how we settled our, thing. I also made tea and I also made soup for the entire family in the morning. We drank that. It was mushroom soup, very amazing, kind of mushy, and it has that gelatinous feeling to it, which a little bit I disagree with. I don't like the gelatiny of especially Norse soup, but still I enjoyed it. It filled my tummy. That's what it matters, right? Also, I had a very bad incident with mushroom when I was in Azamgarh. I ate some mushrooms with my family and we all got ill. So my memories with mushroom have never been so good. I think that's why I didn't enjoy the mushroom soup today that much as well. That's two things. But yeah, let me continue with the day. So later in the day, I talked to one of my friend over video call. His name is Ocean. He's from United Nations. United States of America. What's wrong with me? So we talked about philosophy. We talked about surrealism. We talked about different shapes and sizes of mathematical sizes and their significance in the entire world. We talked about pentagram. I drew it on my hand, just to remember that. And we talked about a lot of things. Even I had a dream in which me and Ocean were fighting. So I described the entire dream to him as well. So in that dream, let me talk about the dream now. So in that dream, me and Ocean were fighting over justice and over, the idea of reality and balance. So we were fighting to death while I was advocating the idea of, being in balance and being able to make people understand simply through words and simply through discussion rather than using any kind of force. And he was the advocate of just annihilating people who do not agree with the idea of this singularity, this duality and singularity as well. So he wanted to annihilate the entire population while I was in favor of talking to them instead. So it was I know it might make me an protagonist in the dream, but it was my dream, so I can do whatever I want. I can think whatever I want, and it was not me who thought out that dream very particularly. It was my mind, so I kind of distinguish me from my mind. This thing which is actually speaking right now, it's not just my mind, but it's also a tool. Mind is merely a tool for me to express myself, which is also very unnatural. Okay, let me rewind a little. Let me get back to the dream now again. So we were fighting to death about this entire idea, how he wanted to annihilate the entire population and how I wanted to talk to the people instead. So this balance was created between the thoughts. So one is a bit negative or dark thought, one is a constructive and positive thought. So we came to this conclusion that both the idea of annihilation and discussion and creation both should go in hand. So that's how we settled our dispute, by understanding the nature of balance. Again, it was a dream. Dreams are weird. People are weird. I am weird. Hence, my dreams can also be weird. Just wanted to state that. I know I'm just talking random stuff right now, so anything can take place. So yeah, that was that. After talking to that friend, I was talking to another friend on Facebook today at around 11 to 12. I don't remember the timing. We talked about a very interesting topic about being siblings, how being a younger sibling is more prevalent, how a younger sibling enjoys more privileges than the older one, which I agree. That I think this is a very valid thing, very valid point. I think younger siblings do get a lot of privileges. Like, let me give you an example. So when my brother was younger, he didn't get a chance to go on school trips. My father used to ask him not to go anywhere out of city, out of town. So he didn't get the opportunity to ever go out of town, out of city for the purpose of field trip or whatever, or any kind of trip, any kind of tour. On the other hand, got a lot of opportunity. When I was in class 9th, I went to Varanasi with my friends. When I was in class 10th, I went to Jaipur. I guess that was the time. Not sure. I think I went to Jaipur on that time. When I was in class 11th, I went to Worlds of Wonder. When I was in class 12th, I went to another place which I don't remember. It was a school in a neighboring district, Chabildas. And I got a lot of opportunity to travel and wander around the cities and towns and states, just because of being more liberal. My father let me do things much more liberally than my elder brother. So I think that is an opportunity that does give me a lot of opportunity to grow as a person. But at the same time, I think being an elder brother, he has a much better and much comprehended mind. He understands things in greater detail. He understands things more flexibly, with more perspective, because he not only has to understand the things himself, but he also has to understand the things to his younger brother. So that's a plus point for the elders. Second point, when you are a younger child, you usually become the shadow of your brother, your elder, either it's sibling or it's your parents that you become the shadow of. That is a big problem. You start emulating them, and when you are emulating them, you start emulating others as well. You start emulating famous personality, you start emulating not so famous personality, you start emulating your friends, folks, everyone, and that becomes a very big problem for the younger person. So being younger has its own pro, and being elder has its own pro, and both have their own cons as well. So that's what I wanted to get out here. Pros and cons goes hand in hand. So while I was talking to this friend of mine about elderhood and who's the better sibling, कौन बनेगा better sibling, okay, anyways, so I was also exercising and I completed my Wim Hof method at that time, and then I was supposed to be sleeping. I was very sleepy at that time, but I did not sleep. Instead, I don't remember what I did. I was trying to study something. I have this encyclopedia with me, so I was trying to read that, and I was reading about Pangea and how Laurasia was broken from Laurasia, and then how Laurasia was broken into two parts, North America and then Europe, and that's what I was doing at that time. I was reading about the origin of the earth basically, and after a few hours of reading it, I slept, and I woke up at around 3:30. I slept at around 2:20, and then I woke up at around 3:30. Then I went to my father, talked to him for a minute. We went out. There is a small garden in my house. We watered the entire plant there, and yeah. Uh, then what happened? I don't remember. Again, we went. I started washing dishes. I made some tea for everyone again. We drank tea, talked a little bit about different things with my brother, about what is to be done and what not is to be done in the house, and this and that and that. It kept on happening, and at around 6 or 6:30, I started studying reasoning again. Studied for half an hour, but fed up again. Then I studied geography, and ever since then, I was studying geography till it was dinner time. I ate my dinner, watched some Good Mythical Morning. Uh, hmm. Then I started studying geography. I started discussing geography with one of my friends, and we discussed 4 lectures of geography from different topics, like the origin of the earth, interior of the earth, volcanism, earthquake, etc. So we discussed about that, and here I am making this vlog. Day was pretty boring, pretty lazy. Nothing too interesting happened today. Nothing too worthwhile to mention. But still, just for the sake of making the vlog, here's my entire day. So I guess I'm done with this vlog. Judging by my face, I think it's pretty clear I'm not in the best shape right now. But I could be if I just go ahead and hit the hay. So I guess I'll be doing that now. Tomorrow would be another day. Boring, maybe. Fun, maybe. Unexpected. Heck yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Nothing more to say. Just a random vlog with this random guy on this random channel with this random application which I have. It's called Open Camera. I don't know why I installed it, but it's pretty good. So I'm done. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a great day, and till tomorrow, Kiragami signing off. Peace.